What is up, everyone? Today we are going to be making liquid media for a cacti to go into a bioreactor. There's a few things you're going to need: sugar, LMS media, media bottles, distilled water, measuring cups, a stir plate is optional, scale measuring to 1/100th of a gram, a pH meter, and pH up and down. The recipe we are using is a basic recipe that you would use for your regular media. It's just going to be minus the agar. So first we are going to measure out 12.5 grams of sugar. Next we are measuring out 2.27 grams of Mariskigi and Scooge media, or LMS media. Next we are going to fill up a beaker with 450 milliliters of distilled water. I'm going to put about 75 milliliters of extra water to be able to top off the first beaker to 500 milliliters once I have all my ingredients done, and a little bit of extra distilled water to be able to clean off my pH meter. Now the stir plate is optional, but if you are using the stir plate, always use the magnet to drop the stir into the beaker. When you drop the magnet, it could cause the glass to break. I'll add my sugar first, and I'll let that completely dissolve before I go to add the LMS media. Now that that has completely dissolved, I'll go ahead and add the LMS media.
If my calculations are correct, this will create ice. Oh no! Killer monster gas!
And once again, I'll let the LMS media completely dissolve before I go on to top it off to 500 milliliters. Once everything is completely dissolved, I will top off to 500 milliliters. You want to do that with the stir plate off, otherwise the stirring motion will raise the level of the liquid inside the beaker, so make sure you turn off your stir plate. After topping it off to 500 milliliters, I'll let it stir again until everything is thoroughly mixed together. Now that everything is thoroughly mixed, I'm going to go ahead and pH our solution. We want to achieve an NpH of about 5.8, so I'm going to target about 5.9 pH because the pH will go down as the solution cooks.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah! Yes! Yes!
When adding pH up or down, a little bit goes a very long way, so take your time, add just a little bit at a time, otherwise you're going to be battling adding pH up and then pH down until you achieve the correct pH. Now that I've achieved the correct pH, I'm going to go ahead and rinse my pH meter off in the extra distilled water that I set aside, and I'll go ahead and pour my liquid media into my media bottle and get it ready for the pressure cooker. When pressure cooking anything, you want to make sure that the vessel is not completely sealed up, otherwise you could cause your media bottle or a cup or whatever you're putting into your pressure cooker to explode. So I always turn my lid back about a half a turn until it's just slightly loose to allow that bottle to breathe, and I wrap it with tin foil to try to keep out any excess moisture from the pressure cooking process from it. We will put this in the pressure cooker at 15 psi for 20 minutes and allow it to cool to room temperature before we pour it into our bioreactor. Coming up very soon here at the Breaking Bales lab, we are going to be teaching a class on bioreactors and how to make a bioreactor. If you are interested in participating in that class, you will be leaving with your very own bioreactor that you made with your own two hands. So if you are interested in that, please give us a shout before all the slots fill up. And as always, hit that like and subscribe button, and please leave a comment. That really helps the algorithm and will help this channel grow as we move forward. Thank you for listening, and happy growing.